Good morning. Welcome to my adventure. Just coming up on Cedar Hill Crossroad. Gets a little noisy. Okay, safe.
Distance, 1 kilometers. Cadence, 79. Workout average pace, 7 minutes, 10 seconds per kilometer.
Running on Epsom Drive. Towards the golf course. Today is overcast and gloomy, but the storm that they have been talking about since Monday
1 second ahead.
never happened. Isn't it weird? Must have been a slow news week. Sure enough, we had some cyclonic action, but nothing to what they were expecting. Tuesday night was windy. Wednesday afternoon was rainy, and they were warning us about Saturday. So much so that I stacked my miles earlier in the week. Which resulted in me having to take a complete day off. That's another guy about my age. He just finished his loop as I am just about to start mine.
Eight seconds ahead.
The sound to my left are the ducks on King's Pond. Hello. Not too many ducks today. As I get to my first traditional hike. I forgot to start my chrono for my recording, I guess I'll just have to wing it. Hi. I'm calculating this run is about 7 kilometers, and I should be able to keep up 7 minutes. Hi. 7-minute pace, even with the hikes. We'll see.
17 seconds ahead.
Dogs and people. Hello. Hello. Hi. And hike again. Up ahead, 2 women with 3 dogs between them. This is an on-leash area, so other than maybe tripping on a leash, I should have no trouble with the dogs today. Hello. Okay, back at it, as we all seem to say. Coming through. Jogger coming through.
Yep.
Thank you.
It was,
Distance 2 kilometers. Cadence 82. Workout average pace 6 minutes 51 seconds per kilometer.
Yep. I can believe that.
24 seconds
Ahead. I have a few more TH sections on the other side, so I'll be keeping track of that. So we've had our Thanksgiving here. Hi.
Hey.
I always remember that Thanksgiving is the weekend of the marathon. Hi. Last weekend it was the Good Life Fitness marathon, half marathon, and 8K. A race that about 5,500 of my closest friends entered. Hi. Thank you. And I wasn't there. I was recording a podcast for you last Sunday. Hi. Terry? Terry? No. I'm sure he heard me.
13 seconds ahead.
He looked like a friend of mine called Terry. He was running up a hill. But yeah, it's true. If you say their name or the person you think they are, and they don't turn round, and they're not wearing earbuds, you can assume that you guessed wrong. Hi. Hello. Thank you. Just coming to the top. Of the $1 million view. Hi. It's a whole bunch of school kids running today. Hi. Hello.
43 seconds ahead.
Lots of people today. Hi. I'm assuming it's a school, but it is Sunday, so it must be a running group associated with a school. Hi. Coming down the $1 million view. Yeah, the reason I'm saying it's probably a group is because they seem to be all young, but not all in the same age group. Hi. They're all within 10 years of each other.
The seat doesn't drop to the ground. The seat goes in.
Hi. Hello. That guy I just said hi to, he ran by me with his friend, his girlfriend, and he looked back. Hi.
Hi.
He looked back twice, actually. Once when he was right on my shoulder, and once again when I caught up with him just now at the bottom of the hill. Alright, another hike section, followed by one of those 2-minute updates. I'm more than likely will hear it right about now.
57 seconds ahead.
Good guess, aren't I?
Distance 3 kilometers. Cadence 82. Workout average pace 6 minutes 42 seconds per kilometer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I turned the old glockenspiel off today. I do get my cadence per kilometer every 6 or 7 minutes. And as you probably heard, I'm just over 80, which means that I'm running most of the time. Continuous cadence run pace today would probably be 85. So when it drops, it's because I had one of those little hike sections. I'm using the Sony today. Only because I can. It does give us more predictable
29 seconds ahead.
results. The reason I say this is because I'm using my phone most of the time when I'm recording abroad, let's say. But when I do have access to my laptop, I should use it. Hello.
Hello.
Only because the results do come out a little better. So the kids are coming back towards me now. Hello. That was the fastest, one of the fastest people today of this group. Hello. One girl ahead of 3 guys. She was smiling. Hi.
Halfway to your goal.
They weren't smiling so much. So I've done 3.5. Okay. Here comes a group of 5. Just coming up to the steep section by the baseball cage.
1 minute, 6 seconds ahead.
It should work out just beautifully. Hello. Hi. I started the recording just before the 1 kilometer. So I've recorded for about, this is where the numbers become a little confusing. Hello. Hi. That's the same group, the young people. Hi. Well, she was a happy one. Hi. It's almost like a parent-kids group. Hello. Thank you. Just coming up to the vanilla ice cream house. That house always reminds me of vanilla ice cream.
Really?
The color, yeah. What? That's right. She was kind of surprised
38 seconds ahead.
that I would stop to tell her that. Hello. But she was probably a little intimidated by a bandana guy stopping in his tracks to speak. She loosened up a little bit when she saw me running away, because she knew she was out of danger. It's funny. Well, it's not funny. It's tragic in a way. Hello. But that is the society we live in now. People are constantly on their guard. Hello. Just about to pop onto the chip trail again. This is a gravel trail just next.
Distance 4 kilometers. Cadence 77. Workout average pace 6 minutes 56 seconds per kilometer.
We knew.
22 seconds
Ahead. This is the guy I thought was Terry. Hello. Hi. It still looked like Terry, but he gave me a friendly wave, but not a wave like he knew me. Getting back to last weekend, the race weekend, gyms, Empire State, marathon in New York. When he said he was doing the Empire State Marathon, I thought he was doing that wacky event where they run up, 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 all the stairs of the marathon. Not of the marathon, you know, the Empire State Building. But that would not be a marathon. That would probably be, at the most, a mile of stairs, which is no mean feat. Excuse the pun.
28 seconds ahead.
Still ahead. Very good. Hello again. Hi. Jogger coming through. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Grandma pushing the stroller. I should be calculating how long this recording has been. Because on the next kilometer I should be able to figure it out. I just have to take 7 minutes off, which is about a kilometer. So 7 sixes, 6 sixes, 36, 7 sixes, 42. So when it says
35 seconds ahead.
I lost it. Sorry, I lost it completely there. My mind was churning. The little abacus beads were flashing around in my head. And I lost it. Six sixes are 36. 7 sixes are 42. Hello. I guess I could have a peek at the recorder, just to put my mind at ease, because really and truly it has gone to mush at this stage. I can talk, I can create, I can be amusing, but I cannot calculate. It's not in my wheelhouse at the moment. So the next one will be a kilometer.
35 seconds ahead.
The next one, other than that one, will be a kilometer. Probably 6. Of which
Distance 5 kilometers. Cadence 85. Workout average pace 6 minutes 51 seconds per kilometer.
so, yeah, I'm a little over half an hour so far. I will have a look when I get to Cedar Hill Crossroads. It'll be about 1 kilometer from where I'm going to finish at Fairways Food Market, where I need to buy pretty much everything. I have eaten all the food that I had. I'm not much of an egg person, so I don't think I even cracked a single egg this week. Alright. So what I'll do is, I'll pause it, have a look, and then report back.
1 minute ahead.
That last driver didn't have a clue. He stopped in the middle of an intersection because he saw that the pedestrian light was changing against him. Oh, by the way, I'm up to 29, so another 1 kilometer will do it. Yeah, he'd stopped between the lights, and the car behind him wasn't expecting him to do that. But what happens then? When I finish crossing, the person decided to drive through the intersection. I guess that was their only recourse after having blocked the intersection. But, I guess that was just driver error. Luckily, the car behind had enough time to stop, because that could have been a nasty rear ender. He might have been accelerating to get across the junction.
54 seconds ahead.
They were basically amber gamblers, as they used to call them in England. People who take a gamble on the amber. Back on Wend again, heading towards Garnet, the library, and Fairways, where my bike is locked up with empty panniers, waiting for the mother load. I've managed to catch up with everybody's podcast, mainly because I am quite selective as to what I listen to. As a rule, I do not listen to scripted programming. With one exception, I listen to Chris Russell. So he's one of my 6 or 7 podcasts that I listen to. As I approach the top of Garnet. The other kind of podcast that kind of annoys me are the car casts, as I call them.
1 minute, 2 seconds ahead.
It's fine if it's a race update that you just finished and you're all pumped from the result. But, come on. Alright, so after that little bomb that I dropped, I will bid you adieu for another week.
Distance 6 kilometers. Cadence 80. Workout average pace 6 minutes 47 seconds per kilometer.
Bye bye.